This is Mark Schofield from Inside the Pylon with the latest installment of First Sound. Today we're going to talk about Northwestern quarterback Clayton Thorson. Thorson was considered entering the 2018 NFL Draft, but last December before their bowl game he decided to return to school for his upcoming senior season. Now in that bowl game, Thorson suffered a torn ACL, making a reception on a trick play, but Northwestern does expect him to play most, if not all, of his senior year. Today we're going to look at 3 plays from his game against Nevada in the 2017 season, and we're going to talk about processing speed, play speed, and decision making. Now remember, as I said in the East and Stick video a couple of days ago, all the scouting we're doing this summer is just for baseline work. And what's interesting about watching Clayton Thorson in 2017 is I had done work on him in the summer before that season. And one of the areas I wanted to see some improvement from him on was in the area of processing and play speed. So with that in mind and that baseline in mind, we now get to look at his 2017 tape. Again, we're going to look at 3 plays. We're going to start on this 4th and 3 late in the first quarter, against Nevada. We can see mesh concept. We're going to cross and route here, crudely drawn in by yours truly. This receiver is coming in motion. He's going to be designed to run this sort of deeper over post route. Running back's going to release to the flat. Now before we start the tape, you can see some man coverage indicators, right? You see press coverage here, man alignment with the feet parallel to the line of scrimmage. Over here, this corner is cheated down a little bit, just giving a couple of yards of cushion, and he obviously trails the motion man. Those are some man coverage cues to Clayton Thorson pre-snap. Again, this is right at the snap. Man coverage look, man coverage look. This safety's cheated down as well. Another man coverage look. So this does look to be man coverage. And that's exactly the look that he gets. Man turn here from this defender. You get man coverage across the board. Now when you run a mesh concept, even with man, you sort of want to peek to the mesh first. But it's 4th and 3, and once Thorson confirms that it's man coverage, which he does pretty quickly, he comes right to this receiver in the flat because he knows the guy responsible for him is this linebacker over here, and he's getting picked off by the mesh action as well as what we're seeing here from this post route. Look, I mean, it's a collision right there, and Thorson's looking right at it. So what does he do? Comes right to that, right to his running back in the flat with tons of space. This is a very quick read, quick decision, but it's the right one because since it's man coverage, there's all this traffic in here. He'll probably have 2 on this crosser here at some point, and he could probably throw that in another, half step or so. But with the running back this open and it's 4th and 3, just get him the football. I really like this decision. We're going to get a view of it from the other angle here. You see all this traffic. There's the sort of pick created by the route concept. 2 guys run into each other. Thorson sees that. Comes right to his running back. Now, one of the things I love when studying quarterbacks and evaluating quarterbacks are those moments when you get to see a quarterback run the same exact play, sometimes in a same or similar situation, and get a different look from the defense. And that's what we're going to get here. 4th and 2 on the cusp of the red zone, motion, and get that sort of over route here, and mesh again. This guy backside runs him out. We're going to get a different look from the defense, though. Again, pre-snap, we see parallel, parallel. This looks to be man coverage, right? Now what do we see? He trails him, but he's dropping off just a little bit. Indicator that this might be rolled to sort of zone coverage, right? Zone turn here. Back pedal here. Zone look, right? Zone coverage. Thorson's confirming that as he takes the snap from the shotgun. Now with these guys retreating, again, that's zone. And you can sort of throw the mesh here if you want, but with these guys sort of squatting in zones, you're going to have to really pick your spot. This backer here is coming out, sort of take the back out of the flat. So what does he do? Here's the motion man right here. He's now running this post route over the middle. That's a good route to throw now because the safeties are retreating deep. They're getting depth. You can get this guy over the top of the linebackers in their underneath zones. You can throw one of these routes here, sure. Maybe you can throw this one. These guys are probably going to be stopped short of the sticks because these guys can come up. You can throw this one if you want, but this linebacker's lurking. This is going to be the throw. And that's the one he makes. Puts it right a little bit behind him, but it's still a catchable ball. Receiver makes a catch, and he coughs it up. But still, this is a great decision and read from Thorson. And I like seeing it because it's the same design we saw earlier, the same route concept. He gets a different look from the defense, and he makes the right read and decision. You can tell that he's processing the information the right way. See? And if you catch that, when he sees this, he's thinking it's going to be the same thing. So he comes and he looks here. He's thinking, oh, I can throw this, right? No, it's zone. So now I'm going to come back to the mesh and this over the top. So that's a quarterback getting through multiple reads and multiple progressions on one single play here and making a nice throw over the middle. Another look at it here. One of the things I like watching about Thorson so far is sort of his footwork in the pocket. You can see him, on the balls of his feet. When you can see him work from sideline to sideline on progression, so move the feet very well, very fluid. The receiver just needs to hold on to the ball here. Last play we're going to look at sort of a vertical concept here. And again, we can see both the process and speed and the manipulation a little bit from Thorson here. Confirms the coverage here. Single high safety look. Cover 3 type look with the corners bailing. Comes to the left side of the field here. He's looking at this route. Then he comes back late and throw this over the middle. And look where that free safety is now. He's not in the middle of the field. That look and drew that free safety, gives him enough room here to throw this route. And goes for 6. See, there he is on the hash. Starts to bail, backpedal. And look where he is now. Again, it's just, 3 yards or so. But sometimes that's all you need. Because now he has to sort of try and recover and break back. And he can't make the tackle. He can't break down in time. There's that quick little glance. Right there. Gonna look left. Now come back to it. Perfect throw, perfect placement, and touchdown. So that's, again, some of the stuff that I've liked so far about, my summer study here of Clayton Thorson in this 2017 season. As I mentioned at the outset, when I studied him last summer, I had some concerns about anticipation throws in addition to the play speed and process and speed stuff that I mentioned at the outset of this video. Some of those concerns have been put to rest, and others still remain as I'm working my way through his 2017 tape. I do think he has a lot to offer as a quarterback. He's somebody I'm excited to see return to the field, and he's somebody that I hope you have on your watch lists as you get ready to start your summer scouting, looking ahead to the 2019 NFL Draft. I'm Mark Schofield. As always, thanks for watching this episode of First Sound. You can check out the rest of the 2019 First Sound videos at youtube.com/InsideThePylon.